Alright everyone, in today's video I'm going to show you the trick which is called Whisper 4x3, and I believe this trick, I think it's created by John Mendoza. Is this how you say it? I don't even know. Let's just say this trick is created by John. It's a super cool effect that uses a regular deck of cards. It uses a bit of sleight of hand and it takes some practice to make it a good performance, but I'm sure you guys are going to love it. So without further ado, let's get to the performance. Alright everyone, so this will be the performance for the card trick Whisper 3x4. So to start the trick, I'm going to need a spectator to select any 3 cards for me. So what I'm going to do is just, to make things quick, I'm just going to have them call out stop right here. So I'm going to take all 3 cards from that point, and I want them to go ahead and just say any card they wish to. Jack, Queen or King. Jack, right. That's a good choice. So for this trick, I'm going to need the 4 jacks not to help me, but to do the trick for me. So you know, in many different cases, the court cards, the jokers, are used to help the magician, right? Like for a sandwich effect, or I don't know, 4 aces effect, right? But in this case, it's different, because I'm going to use the jack to perform the trick for me instead of helping me. So I'm going to the jacks are going to perform the first trick. So the first trick they're going to perform is reading the cards. So my spectator have selected 3 random cards and they're going to read it. So the jacks are going to tell me the card. It's 3 of hearts. So let's see if they got it right. Well, 1 out of 1, 3 of hearts. And let's give it the second chance. Let's see if they can do it twice in a row. Ace of diamonds? No, 8 of diamonds, right. 8 of diamonds, and boom, they got it right. 8 of diamonds. So for the last time, say they got 1 of 1, 2 out of 2, and see if they can get it 3 in a row. 10 of clubs. Right, so for the big reveal, 10 of clubs. So the jack have successfully read all 3 cards. But as I said at the beginning, the jacks can perform any different sorts of tricks, but you know, they can perform more than just reading the cards. So what they can actually do is to teleport cards. So all I have to do is to take a jack. All I have to do is to take any jack. In this case, we got the jack of hearts. And what I'm going to do with it is to tap all 3 cards. Do you still remember them? 3 of hearts, 8 of diamonds, I think, and 10 of clubs. All I have to do is tap them. And just like this, all 3 cards has transported over here to my hands. And 3 of hearts, 8 of diamonds, and 10 of clubs. But that's just the second trick they perform. And the final trick they're going to perform is, you can guess. It's a very classic one. It's actually the 4 aces card trick. What they're going to do is to find the 4 aces. But instead of just finding it, they're going to transform into it. This is why here we got 1 aces, 2 ace, 3 ace, and the 4 aces. Alright everyone, so this will be the tutorial for the trick that I just performed. So for this trick, you're going to need a quick setup. So the first thing you need are the 4 aces. And what you're going to do is place one of the aces face up on the top of the deck, and the other 3 aces face down on top of it. So after you've done it, flip over the whole deck and go through the deck and look for any 3 memorable cards for you, but not easily recognized by the spectator. One thing you have to make sure is to not take the court cards, because you're going to need all of them in your performance. So for tutorial reason, I'm just going to use 2 of spades, 3 of spades, and 4 of spades. Now make sure you remember the order of them. So I'm just going to place 4 of spades, 3 of spades, and then 2 of spades. After you're ready, go up to your spectator with this deck, give it a shuffle, and make sure to retain all the top 7 cards at the top of the deck. You cannot spread out the cards like this, because it will look awkward when your spectator sees a face-up ace near the top of the deck. So after a few shuffles, retaining the top 7 cards, you're going to do a riffle force. So what you're going to do is swing cut half of the deck, and then put your pinky at that point, and then keep doing swing cuts and placing packets above your pinky. And after that, you're going to transform it into a thumb break from the pinky. You're just going to use your thumb, place it in a gap, and hold that break with your thumb. And after that, riffle the cards until they say stop. They can truly have a free choice to call it stop at any point, but no matter where they say stop, you're just going to close the gap and then quickly lift up everything from your break. Now once you've got that, place the top packet on the table and then separate the top 3 cards and place them on the table like this. Now once you have done that, put the rest of the pack with the aces at the top, place them at the top of the deck. Now what you're going to do is ask your spectator to pick any cards they wish to, like Jack, Queen, or Kings. So let's say they pick the Jack in this case, and you're going to strip out all the Jacks from your deck and make sure not to spread till the end so they can see all the aces and a face down card. So you're going to strip out all these Jacks, flip over the deck, catch a pinky break below the top 4 cards. So you can either do the pinky count, or you can just easily lift up the cards, and you can kind of see a card that is back to back, and you know you got the 4 cards right. And after that, catch a pinky break, and at the same time place all these 4 Jacks at the top of the deck, and then flip everything over. What I mean by that is literally everything, which is all 8 cards above your pinky. So just flip them over very quickly so your spectator doesn't see a whole pack of cards. Alright, now after you've flipped over everything, make sure to hold that break as well, because now what you're gonna do is riffle off 3 cards from that packet. So 1, 2, 3, and you're going to get rid of 3 of the Jacks, and you now have 5 cards above your pinky. As you're talking to your spectator, like, the Jacks can perform any sort of tricks, the Jacks can read the cards on the table. While you're talking, you're just going to lift up all those 5 cards and place the rest of the deck on the table. Now flip over the packet and show them the Jack, and the Jack can actually tell you what the cards are. So you're going to place these 5 cards on top of the first card, and you're going to pretend the Jack is telling you something. But of course it is not, because at the start, you have remembered the 3 cards, right? The 2 of spades, 3 of spades, and the 4 of spades. But in your case, it could be different. And now, I already know what the bottom card is, so I'm just going to pretend the Jack tells me the bottom card is the 2 of spades. And if you remembered it right, it should be the card that you just said. Now what you're going to do is to riffle off the bottom card, 1 card, and then put your pinky and make a break. So you're going to flip over everything, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards at the same time as 1. Alright, now you're going to place down the top card, which is no longer the 2 of spades, but one of your aces. So you're going to deal down the top card, and also what I suggest you to do is, as you are doing that, you're going to do a wrist kill. Alright, what a wrist kill is just turning your wrist and hiding the face of the top card. You're doing this just to match what you're going to do next. Now in a very smooth motion, you're going to do the wrist kill and then transfer the packet to your right hand and place this pack on the top of the second card. Now once again, you're going to pretend the Jack tells you the bottom card, but I already know it's the 3 of spades in my case. It could be different in yours, and you can reveal that, you got it right. And as you're talking, you're just going to casually riffle down 2 cards, 1, 2, and then catch a pinky break above those 2 cards. Now once again, you're going to flip over everything, and this time you're going to flip over 1, 2, 3, 4 cards, which are above your pinky, and flip all of those over. Now you're going to place the top card on the table, but what this time you have to do is quickly do the wrist kill, because the next card is going to be an ace that is face up, and you don't want anyone to see that. So you're just going to quickly deal it and turn your wrist like this. Or what you can do is just turn your wrist and then deal the card. Once again, you're going to deal, wrist kill, transfer that packet to your right hand, and then place that on top of the third card. Again, the jack is going to tell me what the bottom card is, and I already know that the bottom card is a 4 of spades. For this last time, riffle off 3 cards from the bottom, 1, 2, 3, and then catch a pinky break right there. Now flip over all the cards above your pinky. There should be 1, 2, and 3 cards above your pinky. Flip over all of them as one and place the top card down on the table, which should be an ace. To make things constant, you're just going to twist your wrist again. And now you can show them that Jack has now successfully tell you all the cards on the table. And what you're going to say next is the Jack can also do many other tricks. And then flip over the packet and do an Elmsley count. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. I have a full tutorial link right here. Once you have done that, do a double lift and show them the Jack, and the card behind it should be an ace. And of course, don't show that. Now flip over the Jack again and tell them the Jack can not only tell you the cards, but can switch the position of the cards. So we're going to tap these 3 cards with what they think is the Jack, but it's an ace, and place that card on the side. You're going to turn over all the 4 cards right here, all 4 cards, and then push off 1 card, 2 card, and make sure don't push off the next card because you're going to flash the Jack. So 1 card, 2 card, and then what you're gonna do is to use your middle and ring finger, place that card right here, and then pinch those 2 cards together. So in a smooth motion, 1, 2, 3, and then grab everything and place them on top of the deck. And if you want to, just to clean up everything, give the deck a cut, and at last you're going to tell them and then you're going to do the final reveal. So you're going to snap your fingers and tell them the Jack can not only read the cards, teleport the cards, but also switch the cards. And then you're going to reveal all 4 aces. So that's the end of the trick. Whisper 4 times 3. So I hope you guys like this effect. It's very fun to perform. The kicker ending is amazing with the 4 aces. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this one. If you want to learn more different card tricks, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And also, you can learn a 4 aces card trick down here. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!